Welcome to this C# support video. This is the third in a series on regular expressions. Let's try and work out how complex a password is to give a bit of a score. So the idea is we have a number of rules that a password has to meet in order to get some points, and you get 1 point for each of these rules that a password meets. For example, this contains one lowercase letter, so we get 1 point. This has one lowercase letter, 1 point, and a uppercase letter, so 2 points, etc., etc., etc. So this one, for example, just contains lowercase letters, that's 1 point. It's 5 digits or longer, so a second point, and it's 7 digits or longer, so it gets 3 points. So I would recommend that you use regular expressions, and we want to test the password to see if it meets certain criteria. So let's create a variable called score or strength and set it to the default of 0, and then at the end of the function we can return that value. So a password with no text in is going to be 0 in score. Right, so then we can do regex.match. The thing we're testing comes first, that's the password, and then we want the regular expression. I think it's this way around. Let's check. Regex.match C#. Which way around is it? And we want the one that is string. There we go. Yeah, it's the thing you're testing first, and then it's the regular expression afterwards. Okay, so what are we testing? First of all, we want to check and see if it has a lowercase letter. So we're just going to go for A to Z. There's no escaped characters in there, so we don't really need the thingamabob, the @ sign. We can say if that's true, then score increases. And because there's only one line on there, we could just do it all on one line. It's probably bad practice because it's a lot easier if you use your scoped brackets, but it's just a simple expression, so I think it'll be okay. And then we'll just copy that a number of times. So score can increase if we find a capital letter, and if we can find a number, so anything from 0 to 9. What else? So we want these characters, or I suppose we could do anything that is not. So we could say anything that is not A to Z, or A to Z, or 0 to 9, we'll count that instead. So this means invert the character classes. What do we need now? 5 digits or longer, or 7 digits or longer. So you don't need regular expressions for this. You can just say if, and then score plus plus. Oops. What's our condition this time? So if the password dot length is more than or equal to 5, and then there's one more that we need. That should do it, hopefully. No. Oh dear, what have I done wrong? Cannot implicitly convert a match to a bool. Okay, so we need to, this returns a match object, and we need to just check and see if it's been successful or not. So we'll need that on all of them. Only the ones with the regular expressions. Hooray! Fab. Hope that's helpful.